All right, see what we got on this list. Hell of a list as always, right?
It's always a hell of a list.
All right, you ready to crack these things open, get it popping?
Brand new whip just hopped in.
Come on, we gotta crack them at the same time. Come on. Oh yeah.
Damn, barely popped mine.
Clearly. Sheesh.
Welcome to the Embrace the Turn Up podcast. Cultural commentary from two guys who want all the smoke. And now your hosts, A-Dub and John.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of, would you say like this is the greatest podcast of all time? Second greatest? Top five greatest podcasts of all time. It's the Embrace the Turn Up podcast. It is I, the not so humble one.
It is I. Go ahead, continue. The not so humble one. Go ahead. No, it is I, the not so humble one. Go ahead.
Your boy A-Dub, the podcast tribal chief.
Your boy.
If you're gonna be a hype man, be a good hype man.
That's how you said it. Your boy.
Your boy. You gotta get that extra oi in there.
Oi.
Your boy. A-Dub, the podcast tribal chief, the pod god, if you will.
Does Roman Reigns know you using his tagline for the podcast?
You been watching?
No, I heard him say during, I think it was WrestleMania. We were watching that.
WrestleMania.
It was like after WrestleMania show. Remember that?
Oh,
they
yeah.
were doing the documentary.
Yeah, the doc. Yeah.
So I noticed he said it there, and I was like, "Fuck, that sounds familiar." And I know why it sounds familiar.
Well, I am the tribal chief of the podcast game,
All right.
and all I want you to do, John, is
I know. Don't even please
acknowledge me. But if you don't want to do that, you can just call me the phenomenal A-Dub Styles.
the phenomenal A-Dub.
The phenomenal A-Dub Styles, yeah. And joining me, as always, King of the Space Invaders, the Bucket Hat Baller. John is in the building.
How you doing, everybody?
Great, man. Man. Fresh
Good.
cut. I see you out here.
Yeah,
you out here.
I was looking kind of
Hairline restored. You got your Keeps membership?
Keeps. No, man. Just I got a barber that knows what he's doing. But what was I gonna say?
Hit you with that Beijing a little bit?
Fuck no, ain't no Beijing in
You
this.
stayed out of the rain today?
You poor. Come on now. Treat me like I'm Carlos Boozer or something. I was gonna say something. You threw me off. Oh well, fuck it. Doesn't matter.
Story
I'm here.
of my life.
I'm here.
How's the Columbus trip, buddy?
I didn't even make it.
What?
I worked this whole weekend.
John,
The whole weekend.
they let us free.
I worked Friday. I worked Saturday. I worked Sunday. All 3 days, I worked till about 6:30, 7 o'clock p.m. Not a.m., nigga. p.m.
John.
I didn't do a damn thing. You know what I did this weekend when I got from work? I sat my black ass on that couch and played video games. I didn't do a damn thing.
You know they signed the Emancipation Proclamation in 1863, right?
Don't feel like it. I feel like Texas right now.
Oh, they ain't know?
They didn't know.
They
They
ain't know?
ain't know. My job don't know.
Oh, you didn't know?
Worked my ass off, man. My weekend, I know it's on the list. My weekend was literally me running around the city of Toledo, Fremont, Findlay, Tiffin, Defiance, working.
Damn.
Slave work. And you know how mad it was nice this weekend.
It was.
And I had plans to go to Columbus, but
Damn.
the white man called. And I had to answer that bell.
That's a sick call. That is a sick call.
So, but I got today off tomorrow. I had today off, and I got tomorrow off. So,
Speaking of the white man calleth and the Emancipation Proclamation of slavery,
Yeah.
I think Luke has fucked up my algorithm with all the out of pocket shit.
why?
Because I saw a tweet that somebody else had favored it. It said, wives of slave owners would often call the slaves in after picking cotton to take advantage of them sexually, which
Wait, what?
is rape. Yeah, this is literally what the tweet said. And then it was a picture that looked like it was from one of the first cameras of all time of a slave, with a woman kind of behind him, kind of hugging him, oh, I love you.
Yeah.
And then another woman on her knees doing the damn thing.
Wait, white?
Yeah.
No, was it? Wait, hold on a second. Was it white owner, black women, or was it black man, 2 white?
Black man, 2 white women.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
And I was just scrolling through. I'm like, what on my algorithm says that I want to see this tweet? And I was like, it's Luke's fault.
You blame Luke?
I blame Luke. I mean, don't get me wrong. I like a lot of filth on Twitter.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, you do like a lot of filth on Twitter. Man, my timeline.
Fucking up your algorithm.
So here's the thing, man. Dude, you a wild dude.
What did I do?
You and Luke. It's like y'all are competing for the most wildest dude on Twitter because
He got that title.
So here's the thing. So like, this probably what they call it, TI, too much information, whatever. But like, when I get on Twitter, like, it's usually when I first wake up in the morning, when I go to bed, and when I'm taking a shit. Right? Those are the 3 times I'm on Twitter. So then, like, when I'm laying in bed, like when I just wake up in the morning, I'm scrolling. Like, I could be scrolling peacefully, like, oh, Elon Musk is pretty funny, or I see some other shit, Dr. Umar, some funny shit like that, and I keep scrolling, and then something always makes me stop and look at, and I always say, I'm like, what the fuck are these niggas looking at? How's your algorithm showing y'all this shit?
Don't ask questions you don't want the answer to, John.
Bro, like the shit y'all be liking.
Example. What are you talking about?
Twitter,
Examples.
man, I always said Twitter is the voice of the internet, and I'm so glad I joined it. I joined it kind of late, but I'm kind of glad I joined it. Better late than never. Twitter's the voice of the internet, but it also show you just what your niggas is into, man. Like,
Let me ask you a question.
We need intervention.
Let me ask you a
For
question.
you and Luke.
Anything you see me like on Twitter, you've known me for 10 years. Are you surprised at all?
No, but you know, okay.
But the thing is, like, now that you know, now it's just kind of coming into your universe.
Okay, so let me put it to you like this. It's like, in a realistic world, right? I'll put it to you like this. In a realistic world, your parents want you to get married before sex, right? That's the traditional sense, right? Marriage, sex, kids, whatever, right? But if your parents find out you have a kid before marriage, it's like, oh my God, my kid's been having sex. He's not doing it the right way. So it's almost like that. I know it's a weird analogy, but it's almost like I know what you're into, but then when
When you see
I
it,
see it, I'm like, this nigga is really into that shit.
like, what do you like? What like what?
You
Bat?
shoot your shot everywhere. nigga be out there like it's like he in the gym by himself. What the fuck is wrong with you? Niggas like, oh yeah, this is like a good shot. You shooting from the parking lot, nigga. Oh, this is like a good shot.
What's the worst thing that can happen? The shot don't go in?
That's a good point.
What's the best thing that can happen?
Shot goes in.
Hall of Fame.
You take Clay's sentence or whatever Clay said. You take that shit literally. Like you do that shit literally.
Here's the thing, John. You can't outkick your coverage if you don't kick.
That's true. And I seen a dude the other day when I was in Tiffin. So there's this T-Mobile inside. No, I'm sorry. It's a shopping plaza, and there's a T-Mobile and there's a GameStop. Right?
John, I worked at the Enterprise in Tiffin. You don't need to explain Tiffin to me.
All right. So, but I got to explain it to them because they've never been there.
Fair.
There's a T-Mobile and there's a GameStop right next to each other. So I'm sitting there. I'm just doing my reports before I go inside this T-Mobile. This guy and this girl got out of the car, and I'm like, "Fuck." Here's the thing. I saw the girl first. I was like,
"Damn."
I didn't do that. I saw the girl first.
You thought, one, what the fuck are they doing in Tiffin? Two, how did he pull her, right?
Well, first, it was. So I saw the girl. I was like, oh, okay, cool. So I went back doing my reports. Then I saw the guy. I did a double take. I'm like, it was like your nerdy video game type dude. You know what I mean? Like he's into Magic the Gathering and Dungeons and Dragons and shit like that, right? Like he's all about wizards and he believes he's a wizard himself.
Hoes love nerds now.
One of them type of dudes, right? Continue. And then the chick looked like some chick you see at like Alleyway or Table 44. I'm looking. It was like seeing Jeff Bezos with
Beyonce?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
But
again, he outkicked his coverage because he decided to kick. I know a lot of.
But you know what? Let me say this real quick.
Go ahead.
Let me say this real quick. But I could tell, like, I don't know them, but the way, like, the way they got out of the car is the reason why girls pick dudes like that. Like, he literally got out of the car. Well, they got out of the car together. He hurried up and ran to her. You know, he rubbed her back, gave her a kiss on the cheek, They walked this. He opened the door for her. They walked inside. Niggas ain't doing that, and girls know that.
No.
So girls are gonna go for it because that man know he gotta get this coverage. So he gonna do whatever he can possible to make sure like I'm gonna be the perfect gentleman.
Is that kind of like old girl from Puddin' Bay?
No. I knew you were gonna say that. I knew you were gonna say
The
that.
way she
no,
was,
had nothing to do with that.
The way she was like just being the way she was in front of her husband, and he's just like he deals with it.
See, here's the thing though. Girls dream. Okay, I mean, see now you got me talking. I don't know if it's the high noon or what. Girls dream of being like choked out and all that other shit, punched in the face, until it really happens.
Oh, God.
You know what I mean?
Oh God.
So that chick you talking about, yeah, her man's cool, got a lot of money, cool. But you see, she talking about like pissing her mouth and shit like that. She wants that until it happens to her. Am I right?
I don't know, John. Did you?
No. What the fuck is wrong with you? Nah, man.
Oh man, but yeah, like
that's how I feel. That's how girls want that shit. Girls like, oh, I love the nerdy dudes. They treat me good, all this other shit. But in the back of their mind, they're like, oh, I wonder what a bad boy is like. I wonder how he would treat me if we were doing this, and that. I want to be choked out until it happens.
But it's funny. Like they say they want the bad boy, but then they get the bad boy. Like, oh, but I want to go on museum days and go to the park. No, bitch.
No.
You enjoy these shootouts and drug raids.
Yeah.
You want that hood nigga have a blast. Have a blast. Go ahead.
Yeah, enjoy this 2 for $20 Applebee's. That's all you get. That's all you gonna get from me.
Yeah.
You better order the chicken strips too, bitch.
Yeah.
And the advertiser, we're gonna do what advertisers used to get for the 2 for $20?
Bro, it's been so long since I've been to Applebee's.
We used to do the boneless wings.
Pretty sure I.
And then they had cheese sticks too. We used to do that too, but no, bitch. Enjoy this 2 for $20.
Enjoy them shootouts. Enjoy them drug raids. Yeah, have a blast in that Challenger. Go ahead. Do it up.
I bet niggas is hurting. You hear the news about the
that they discontinued the Challenger and the
niggas gonna be hurting. What y'all niggas gonna be driving now?
John, what they gonna drive in Hamtramck now?
Drive where?
In Hamtramck. Oh, you're not from the D. You don't understand.
No.
Hamtramck, that's all they drove.
Oh.
That's all they drove was
Chargers.
Challengers.
I know what type of party it is when I see Chargers in the parking lot. I know what's going on.
You leave?
Yeah. Yeah. Like, oh yeah, I seen this before. I know it's just a bunch of niggas in there.
I know this movie. It's a bunch of niggas in there, and in about 3 hours, they're gonna be arguing about rap because ain't no hoes around. You ever realize that, John? That like towards the end of the night, when you and your boys start arguing about rap, it's because ain't nobody getting no bitches.
You think so?
Think about it. Think about it. Every time towards the end of the night, arguing about rap start.
I feel like it's either rap. I feel like it's either maybe that or it's sports
or basketball.
Or
basketball in particular.
Basketball, like
in
who's the greatest?
Yeah.
That should be an argument. That's so wild to me.
Because like there are more. To me, there's more open debates in football, but in basketball, there's like a legit debate. But whenever that argument happened at about 12:45, ain't nobody getting no pussy. Nobody.
See, I never thought about it that way.
I've noticed it, and I'm like, damn. The fuck we talking about Mobb Deep for?
Now I think about it. When we were at Puddin' Bay, I don't think we had any sports conversations.
Exactly.
We may have some rap conversations, but it was like we're talking about old school rap.
But it was during the day. When we had walked back to the place, just eat or recharge or just take a break from the craziness that was over there.
Well, that's true. We talked about sports and maybe rap, like when we were sitting on the porch drinking, or when we went to dinner.
Yep.
That was it though. Like once we were out, we were out. With no niggas talking about who's better, LeBron or Jordan or whatever it is.
None of that shit came up.
No, especially at the bar.
Because there's bitches around. That's just my hypothetical.
There was bitches around and Dubs was on the move.
And back moving around. And back moving around.
Dubs was on the move.
I was moving around. Shout out to Sahai the Prince. That's my shit. Yeah, no, I mean, am I wrong though?
No, you're right. I never looked at it like that.
It was just something I noticed probably in like my late 20s.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, damn, we were arguing about rap again? Fuck. I'm going to just go to bed. And the quicker you realize it, I'm going to explain this to our younger listeners who are like in their mid-20s. The quicker you realize it, that, oh, we arguing about sports and hip-hop again, means ain't nobody getting no bitches, and you can just go to bed, the better off you'll be. Because them arguments last till 4 in the morning because nobody's wrong. Everybody's got a verse, and you start playing shit. You start playing shit that scared the hoes away, even if they were like in the vicinity. Yeah, no.
Well, hoes don't like. Bitches don't like that aggressiveness in the middle of the night either. Because when we argue, we're passionate. Bitches don't want to see that. They're like, oh my god, like, nah, I'm just trying to have a good time. Chill.
Very much. Yep. So just something I noticed. Young fellas, when y'all notice it quicker, you can go to bed and you can wake up early. And then while them niggas was arguing until 4 and now they don't get up till noon, you got a head start on the hoes.
This nigga all about them hoes, man.
Come on, man. Keep your third eye open, John. Stay woke. Stay woke.
Speaking of third eye, that was the worst CGI I ever seen in a Marvel movie. When they gave Doctor Strange that third eye.
Wasn't the greatest.
That was not that good.
Was not the greatest.
Just like the movie.
The movie was good.
You the only person that really believes that. That movie was mid.
A lot of critics liked it.
It was mid. Mid as fuck.
As mid as the Lakers are going to be with Pat Bev?
Honestly, I think Pat Bev is a better acquisition for the Lakers than Russell Westbrook.
They're going to be on the same team now.
One nigga ain't playing. So, I don't know what you thought. You think them niggas gonna get along? That nigga Pat Bev took out that nigga's knees. Took him out for almost a season.
I want to watch training camp. Can we get Hard Knocks Lakers?
That would be...
I need it.
I wonder if the niggas even taught yet. They had to have, right?
Why?
Yeah, I guess that's true.
There's only one person on that team making decisions.
I think Westbrook is gone. He may start the season on the Lakers.
You know why?
He'll be gone.
You know why I think he's gone? You know why I think he's gone?
Why?
Because LeBron tweeted something positive about him. Every player that LeBron's ever tweeted something positive about, they end up traded. And that
you think LeBron trying to build their stock?
Yes, I really do. I really do. Like when I realized this, I was like, wait, is he just like, is he trying to build their stock up and sell high? Because when he got there, he did it with them young niggas. And like when he mid-season when he got hurt, he was hyping up some more of the young niggas. It's like weeks after that he hypes them up, they get traded. Mm-hmm. It's fucking nuts. So yes, you might have a point.
If the Lakers get Buddy Hield,
but here's the thing:
Buddy Hield and Patrick Beverley
can't offload that contract. Not at the way Russell Westbrook is playing. That's the issue. Everybody else, it was easier to get rid of because of the contract. LeBron about to start singing the fuck out of Russell Westbrook praises. Because he knows that contract's going to be hard to get rid of.
That nigga's trash, bro. Trash, ass, whatever you want to call him. Like, he is just not...
How many days in a training camp before Pat Bev and Russell Westbrook fight?
I think they'll play it cool for a couple... They'll play it cool for a week.
I'd say 3 hours in the day one. Because Pat Bev type of nigga that take practice way too seriously.
So another thing too is it's one thing hearing, like, if you're Westbrook, it's one thing hearing that, okay, we got Pat Bev now. It's another thing actually seeing that nigga face to face in the gym. That's two different things.
Yeah.
But Pat Bev is competitive, so I'm sure Pat Bev will be guarding Westbrook in practice. So them niggas will probably be going at it.
How long before Pat Bev tells LeBron to stop playing like a bitch?
Man, Lakers is getting some...
Because it took Mario Chalmers to, the finals to do it? I think
I'm surprised Mario Chalmers did that, honestly.
I am too.
LeBron got to be tired of everybody calling him a bitch. He got to be. You can only call a nigga a bitch so many times before he snaps.
You can only be a bitch so many times before you decide to stop being one.
Nigga lose his mind on somebody.
Y'all
keep calling him a bitch.
John, I've watched that nigga play a lot of games, and so have you. I can pick out some games where I know you well enough to you to looked at him and you just said the same thing.
I've had some frustrated moments with LeBron. If that's what you're asking me,
yes.
Yes.
Even more so now that he's on your team.
Yeah, it's hard to watch.
Like that first year on the Heat, I was like, what the fuck is this nigga doing? And then kind of towards the end on the Cavs, he's like, oh.
He didn't want to be there no more.
Yeah. But
that's what he does when he don't want to be there anymore. He just he shuts it down.
Yeah.
Say, nigga, what are you doing?
But even when he's not shutting it down, like in the Lakers, you're like, yo, this nigga, man.
Yeah, there's games where I'm just like,
you're not doing that with Pat Bev on your team. Not without fighting him, at least.
See, the Lakers, I noticed what the Lakers is doing is they getting a lot of people with that dog in them. Because
they know their stars ain't got it?
That's what I'm worried about. Pat Bev, Darvin Ham, Rasheed's not there anymore. Who else did they get?
Didn't they get Miles Turner?
That trade hasn't happened yet, has it?
I thought it did.
I
could be wrong. I don't think we're trying
I don't think. I know they're trying to do it. I don't think it.
Yeah, I mean, but yeah, you're right. They're trying to get people with that dog in them.
Dog in them.
Because they realize that their star players ain't got that dog in them. Like LeBron's a billionaire. You can't have dog and you be a billionaire. You can't.
You can't?
No.
But
you can have dog to get there.
Well, hold on.
But once you got $1 billion, ain't no dog left.
So you don't think Jay-Z got dog in him?
We're gonna talk about Hov later.
Do you think
Hov a different animal?
You think Kanye got that dog in him?
Kanye a different animal. Kanye, first of all, Kanye's a space alien. So, and Hov's probably a dragon. For being honest.
What are you talking about? Mythical creatures?
No, dragons exist. The Komodo dragon. It's a real thing.
Oh, so Hov's a Komodo dragon. For real? Wait a minute. Speaking of my timeline shitting you on Twitter, you tweeted something about a Komodo dragon, didn't you? Or like the picture of a Komodo dragon eating something whole?
Yeah. Yeah.
And you was like, I didn't know they got that. I forgot what that was.
I don't remember either. But
I remember seeing that. I was like, holy shit, he's eating that. He's eating something.
I saw it and I was like, oh, I got to retweet this. I think all of my friends need to see that Komodo dragons get busy out here.
Yeah.
I was like, holy. Because like I'd always known they were vicious and I ain't seen shit on TV like, yeah, you know, they're vicious and I'm like, and then you see that and you're like,
no, I ain't fucking no. Now, Komodo dragons live in the desert, right?
Like Australia, yeah.
Oh, Australia, okay.
Another reason, not going down there. Most poisonous snakes, most poisonous spiders, Komodo dragons.
I heard Australia's nice though.
I have heard the same. Kangaroos just are fucking crazy.
They'll fuck you up. You ever seen that one kangaroo squares up?
Yeah.
Come on, Doug.
And they're everywhere like rats.
Does. So you say your hands work, right?
My hands
so
work.
You're gonna do what a kangaroo squares up on you. What are you gonna do?
Go walk in the opposite direction?
You're not fucking a kangaroo up?
No, you're not about to have pedo on my ass.
You saw that video of that man punching that kangaroo because he had his dog in the headlock. Did you see that video?
Yeah.
That could be you, man.
First off, I don't own any dogs.
True.
So, no.
What you gonna do a kangaroo square up with you, man? You gonna just walk away?
We're gonna be eating kangaroo for dinner.
Are you gonna fight him back?
No. Blow that nigga head off.
You gonna shit?
Boom, boom, boom!
Here's the picture I was telling you about. I know y'all can't see it.
Yeah.
What you gonna do? You do all that muscle.
Blowing his head off.
Bruh.
You're not about to have me on the internet looking crazy. But what you will have me like, yeah, you know, a kangaroo squared up. So now we at Salt Bay Restaurant about to eat some kangaroo mignon. Fuck out of here.
And this episode of Embrace the Turn was brought to you by PETA.
Speaking of crazy animals, so I grilled up some deer steak for the first time in my life yesterday.
Wait.
Fam.
Hold up. You grilled up some what?
Some venison steak. Fam.
Venison's some of the best, leanest meat you can get. That you can get.
Yeah. Benefit on like working around like country white boys. Somebody didn't kill some deer and they ain't ate all that deer.
I used to love my old job when I was in construction.
Yeah.
You know, all them dudes hunt.
Oh,
they used to bring me like deer sausage with like with cheese in the middle of it, like.
So I had like 4 pounds of ground venison, and then I had like this one deer steak that was left over. Ate that shit yesterday.
You have ground venison?
I had.
What'd you do with it? Like, how'd you make it?
I made tacos one day. I used it to make a shepherd's pie one day. Because again, I'm trying to get rid of all the shit grandma gave me. What'd I do with the other one? I don't remember what I did with the.
I was gonna give you one. So when I used to work, when we used to work at Shitterprise, the car prep used to bring us deer chili, bruh.
Guys, next time I get some, I'm making some deer chili. Yeah, But also, I brought that up to say,
Salivate.
my boy that hunts
Pause.
at work, next couple of weeks, he's going to bring me in some dove.
Some what?
Dove.
Nigga, what's a dove?
The bird.
You eat some dove? You gonna be eating quail too, nigga? See,
Look,
a bougie ass nigga,
If
man.
he,
See,
if
you
he
see what
hunts
I'm
it,
saying?
if he hunts it.
Yeah,
So he told
bougie ass nigga,
he
man.
told me that dove is the filet mignon of the sky.
Oh,
He said that's how good it is. I was like, what?
This nigga is bougie as fuck.
And he said,
you
like-
cannot, you can no longer tell me you're not bougie. Tell me
He said
you
dove
dog.
season started like beginning of September. So hopefully in a couple of weeks we're gonna try some dove live on the
So
air.
how would you cook it though?
You
You
grill
cook
it.
it like a chicken?
You grill it.
You grill it.
He said the best way to do it is you wrap it in bacon and you grill it.
Y'all hear this nigga?
I'm just telling you what they told me.
This nigga in competition with Benchmark over here or Chop House over here making dove and quail and fucking venison.
They don't want these problems.
Who?
They don't want these problems.
Who?
Benchmark, Chop House. They don't want these
man.
problems.
Chop House. Shit.
So yeah, so I tell you, say this in a couple of weeks. We're gonna try some dove live on the air.
Oh, okay, I'm down for that.
Yeah, filet mignon of the sky.
That's wild though. Nigga,
I-
blame you on the sky.
I thought so too. He was like, he was just asking me like after some work shit, like, "Hey, you ever had dove before?" I was like, "Excuse me." I said, no. I've had other shit before. I've had bear, I've had rabbit, I've had alligator. No, never had dove.
The craziest shit I've had is bison.
Bison is good.
Bruh, yeah.
Bison is good.
steak or whatever that is, whatever they call that shit. That shit is so fucking tender.
Nice good bison burger.
It's expensive as fuck though. Nigga, you can go out here and kill a dove out here. Niggas go out here and get yourself a little pellet gun or something.
That's what they shoot it with, yeah.
Yeah, shoot that fuck across the top of that roof over there. You got dove right there. Nigga, get some
then
seagull while you out there too.
Then I gotta like pick the feathers off and chop it up. No, I want all of that done for me, and I just want some dove. What you call it, medallions delivered to me.
All right, so we're gonna have if you start eating seagull, we're gonna have an intervention for you.
I'm not gonna start eating seagull.
I'm just saying, if we're gonna have to have a
No.
talk.
No. I might try rabbit again.
I can't do it.
'Cause I was young when I had it.
No, I can't do it. When I was a kid, my grandma told me to go in the deep freezer and take the meat out. It was she went look for the beef. Take the beef out. I was like, all right, cool. I went to the deep freezer, opened it up. I found a brown bag, one that you would find like at a butcher's place. I put a brown bag out. I stuck my hand in. I pulled it out. It was wrapped in aluminum foil, and there was like 5 of them in there. I pulled it out. I was like, Grandma, is this the beef? And she was like, no, baby, that's rabbit. I was like, and then, dude, when I felt it, it was like,
You felt the ears?
well, it was like real hard. Pause. So then when I opened it, bro, it was a full blown rabbit, frozen. So then that scarred me. I dropped that, right? My grandma like, baby, what you doing? And then she comes and picks it up. I stick my hand back in the bag, right? Pull out
Possum?
cow's tongue.
Cow's tongue. What they call that? Tripe.
Sure.
I think
I stopped
cow's
eating my
tongue's
grandma's
called
house
tripe.
after that for a couple months. Pull out cow's tongue, bro. My grandma, I'm like, so now I feel bad. Like, I don't want my grandma eating that slave food.
Oh no, I'm sorry. Tripe is second cow's stomach because they have like 3 stomachs. Yeah, that's what tripe is.
You ever had cow's tongue?
No, I can't say that.
My grandma said cow's tongue and rabbit is good eating.
Good eating.
Yeah, I ain't eating that. Fuck that.
Cow's tongue is like all muscle.
I'm good. I don't know how she made it or what she did with it. That was when I was a kid.
Rabbit ain't bad though. Rabbit ain't bad.
It's something when you see the rabbit though frozen. You know what I mean? Like, I can't get out of my head what I saw in that bag. I'm like, what butcher did you go to, Grandma? You got a cow's tongue and 5 rabbits in here.
You could probably get it from a butcher around here.
Nah, I'm good.
You good?
Yeah,
Good on that?
Yeah, you eat that by yourself.
How do we go from Pat Bev to talking about cooking rabbits? This podcast has been brought to you by Elmer Fudd. Oh man! All right, from one animal to another. How sold are you on the Lions, John?
So
We 3 episodes in Hard Knocks.
So I have not seen the 3rd episode yet, but But I have watched the preseason games.
Tim Boyle's about done, isn't he?
Yeah. But what I do like, so watching Hard Knocks, you get in the background of everything. And then watching the preseason games, one thing I like about this team is they play hard, right? Yep. I love that.
Yep.
But
they did last year.
But if playing hard is not winning games, it's kind of, I don't know what I'm looking for. It's almost like we need to figure out how to play hard and win games.
I think playing hard is going to get us to win games this year. Because I think that wide receiver group is really good.
Our wide receiver group is good.
They got some tough decisions to make.
Yeah. And that's episode 4, right? When they start making those decisions and stuff.
But
you guys see that?
Yeah. I mean, Swift can be the best running back in the league if he really wants to.
If he wants to, yeah.
If he wants to. Jamal Williams is still a dog. I mean,
that's who Swift's got to worry about. Because Williams has that dog in him that. No, I'm sorry. Williams has the dog in him that Swift needs. Yeah. If you can put Swift and Williams together, come on, man. Second best running back to Barry Sanders.
Yeah. But
especially in a Lions uniform.
I'm worried about our run defense. I'm not gonna lie. Because Hutchinson is getting home. Mm-hmm. Hutchinson is getting home. He still looks like a game wrecker. But I'm worried about our run defense like a lot. Our linebackers are still just our linebackers. They're not bad.
I can't remember a year that I wasn't worried about our run defense. Even when we had Sue. I mean, we could stop it a little bit, but our run defense has always been spotty.
Mm-hmm. So, this team, man.
You still think we're going to win?
14-3. 14-3. I'm a little more worried about the Bears than I was 2 weeks ago. Justin Fields looked like something clicked in his head, which is scary. But
if Aaron Rodgers leaves,
didn't Aaron Rodgers do another interview saying he was out here popping perks and playing football?
Good for him, man. My man said he was on the beach. He said he drank some concoction and it gave him like euphoria on the beach. He said he saw life and it calmed him down. I don't know whatever he had.
He said, "Nigga, I'm getting high, getting head on the beach." Biggie voice.
I ain't gonna lie though. I wish I could get some of that what Aaron Rodgers had. I need some clarity to find myself too.
He was doing the ayahuasca.
But what is that? Like, is that a drink?
Yeah, it's a drink. It's very popular in South America. It does induce hallucinations.
It does do hallucinations? It doesn't?
Induce hallucinations, yeah. Uh-huh. But there's some people who don't take to it well, and then you throwing up everything you ate for like the past 7 years, and you're sick for days. Because like it is a drug, but the thing is, because no one is like an actual practitioner of it in a way that's like been tested scientifically, no one really knows how much they give you. You get what I'm saying?
So this says, I can't even pronounce this shit. Ayahuasca,
yeah.
It's a South American psychoactive and entheogenic brewed drink, traditionally used both socially and as a ceremonial spiritual medicine among the indigenous peoples of the Amazon basin. Let's see. Here's the side effects, here's the effects of it. Here we go. Yeah, we read that about religious people. How does it work? The main ingredient, both have, I can't pronounce them because I went to a public school, but it says both of the ingredients have hallucinogenic properties. It comes from a natural plant.
It does. But all drugs do.
Okay. Ceremony and experience. So those who take, I can't pronounce that shit.
Ayahuasca.
Okay. After consuming ayahuasca, most people start to feel its effects within 20 to 60 minutes. The effects are dose dependent and the trip can last for 2 to 6 hours. You can experience symptoms like vomiting, diarrhea, feelings of euphoria, strong visual and auditory hallucinations, mind-altering psychedelic effects, fear, and paranoia.
So you still want to try it?
It should be noted that some of the adverse effects, such as vomiting and diarrhea, are considered a normal part of clinical. No, you ain't about to have me on no beach. You ain't about to have me on the beach fucking shitting everywhere. Can you imagine being in Euphoria and just shitting yourself? That's some nasty shit, man. Oh my god, look at those lights.
That's what your boy Aaron Rodgers
Just
is
fucking
doing.
shitting yourself. No wonder why he felt so good afterwards. He cleaned his system out while he was fucking in Euphoria. If I want Euphoria, I just watch the show. Fuck that.
You ever watch that show?
I don't even know what it's about. I've never seen it. What? I don't even know what streaming service it comes on.
It's on HBO Max.
Oh, is it still on there?
Yeah.
I know Discovery's like
They
X and
pulling the
everything.
plug on everything.
So Euphoria's on there? Okay.
It's about teenagers, drugs, and sex in that order.
Teenagers, drugs, and sex. Okay. Is it good?
Yes. But it kind of insists upon itself, and it's real artsy. So think about Degrassi, but think about it with like 100 times more drugs and 1,000,000 times more sex, and all the mental health issues that these kids are going through nowadays. Because life as a teenager in America is way harder than it used to be when we were in school, apparently, and I didn't know. So it's like, it's interesting from like an outsider looking in type of thing. Like, you're like, damn, this is what these kids going through, and you're like, damn, this is what these kids are doing, type of thing. And the stories, they're good, they're not great, but visually, it's visually stunning. Like some of like the visuals, like the director puts together and the director for cinematography puts together are phenomenal. I've gotten real into like how things look visually as I dive deeper.
Now this nigga's so good. Next time I call this nigga, I got a TV show. It's coming out. I got a director and everything. Look, you about to say, look, man. Look, man.
Look,
Go
man.
ahead.
Look, man.
Look, man.
Trying. You know how happy I'd be.
You got
Anyways.
a TV show coming? Well, anyways, yeah.
Anyways.
So typical effects are hallucinations, euphoria, paranoia, and vomiting. That just sounds
So
nasty.
you guys heard it here first. John gonna be shitting himself in
Shitting
Euphoria
and vomiting, or I'm in Euphoria.
while hanging out with Aaron Rodgers. Shit crazy. Literally. Get it? Shit crazy.
Literally?
Literally.
My man that came to training camp looking like Nicolas Cage and shit. So he's obviously like
Free spirit.
He's a free spirit now.
Free spirit.
Good for him, man.
Okay, good for him.
Good for him.
Yeah, clap it up for Aaron Rodgers.
He's still the best quarterback in our division, though. I don't care how many euphorias he have. he could be in a game having euphoria and still be the best quarterback in our division. Because Justin Fields ain't it. And don't get me started on Jared Goff.
What about that other guy?
Who? Kirk Cousins?
You like that? Oh, average ass nigga.
Well, right now he's probably Justin Fields probably a year and a half away. So Kirk Cousins is probably the second best QB in our division.
So Goff is 4?
Goff?
I feel like you and Goff got to square up.
Are you watching the same Jared Goff I'm watching?
I feel like you and Goff got to square up. Because you just said he wasn't better than Kirk
Jared
Cousins.
Goff is not. No, he's not.
Yo,
I bet.
y'all got to square up.
I bet the Lions traded Goff for Kirk Cousins. You feel better about the Lions?
I feel about the same.
I don't. I feel one game better. And
Kirk Cousins is
hold on.
Jared Goff
Hold on a second.
with more confidence.
Hold on a second. I think I said the Lions will win 5 games. If we got Kirk Cousins, I feel more confident that we win one more game. So that's 6.
So he's not that much better.
He's one game better.
He's Jared Goff with confidence. That's it.
He's one game better.
That's it.
He's one game
He's
better.
Jared Goff with an irrational sense of confidence.
I don't know about that because Kirk Cousins has Jefferson and Adam Thielen.
Oh, okay. So wait. So is Kirk Cousins better than Jared Goff?
Look what Kirk Cousins did in Washington.
Got him
And
where?
he had nobody in Washington.
Got
he had nobody in
where?
Washington.
Got him where?
He got him to the playoffs. And he had nobody. That's how he got that big contract.
Jared Goff got it team to a Super Bowl.
And who did Jared Goff have? Please tell us. Who was his running back?
What's his name?
Not Melvin Gordon. It was he got that big payday. What was his name?
You sure it wasn't Melvin at the time? I think it might have been Melvin at the time.
I thought Melvin Gordon played for the Chargers.
You might be right. Yeah.
It was is that nigga even in the league anymore?
Because their current running back is Austin Eckler.
Hold on a second. What was that dude's name? This is gonna bother me, bro. Because he got that big contract. He was one of the top running backs in the league at that time. All right, so now I gotta look this up. What year was that?
This nigga losing it. I don't know.
We talking about the LA Rams?
Yeah.
Who did they play in that
2018.
Super Bowl?
It's 2018. They played the Patriots. So 2018 Rams. That's who you're looking for.
Okay. Oh, they played the Patriots, yeah. And
Todd Gurley.
yeah.
Todd Gurley. See, they had Todd Gurley. All right.
Cooper Kupp was on that team too. Kirk Cousins never played with anybody as good as, well, now he is, but he never played with anybody as good as Todd Gurley in Washington. In Washington, he didn't play with a Todd Gurley and a Cooper Kupp. But now Kirk Cousins has Jefferson, Thielen, and the running back. What's his name?
Dalvin Cook.
Dalvin Cook.
John. Kirk Cousins is not that much better than Jared Goff. If
Well,
at all.
he's one game better.
If at all.
If I tell you you can win one more game, you make the playoffs, I bet you'll take Kirk Cousins.
Yeah, if we win one more, if you can tell me your crystal ball that we win more games with Kirk Cousins, then I would take him, obviously.
I said one more game.
And make the playoffs.
It made the playoffs.
Yeah.
You take Kirk Cousins. Then what are we talking about then?
Well, because you believe that. I don't believe that. I believe we're about the same with Kirk Cousins as we are with Jared Goff.
No, we're not, bro. No, we're not.
Because
I don't think
you just might be more confident in Kirk Cousins because he's more confident in himself.
No, so this is what
The
I'm
ability is about the same.
This is what I'm saying. If you took Jared Goff and put him in Washington, he could not replicate what Kirk Cousins did in Washington, but Kirk Cousins could be in LA and do exactly what Jared Goff did and take him to the Super Bowl.
Yeah, because they're the same guy.
They're not, because Jared Goff couldn't get Washington to the playoffs.
Oh, Washington?
That's what I said. You swap them. Put Jared Goff in Washington, you put Kirk Cousins in LA. Jared Goff would not be able to get that Washington team to the playoffs.
What I'm saying. I feel like that Washington team got to the playoffs more because of their defense than they did Kirk Cousins.
Oh my God. The man threw for like...
Not.
Oh my God, bro. There's no way you believe that. How do you think he got the big contract? He's playing good. He's playing great in Washington. He was the only person there.
He was playing good, but not good enough for the Washington to say, "Oh, we're going to let you go," because they did.
He still got that team to the playoffs. That's what I'm getting at. And Jared Goff could not do the same. At one point, I mean, you can blame Fisher for being the coach, but at one point they were saying Jared Goff was a bust. Remember
That's all Jeff Fisher. That's why Jeff Fisher should ever Taylor Swift voice coach a football team ever again. Because in 2 seasons with Sean McVay, Sean McVay took that nigga to a Super Bowl.
I'm just saying, at one point Jared Goff was a bust.
Yeah, because of Jeff Fisher. Jeff Fisher has made the greatest career of mediocrity ever.
You can't say that because Jeff Fisher went to the Super Bowl with Kurt Warner. Did he not?
Kurt Warner's a Hall of Famer.
I'm just saying he went to the Super Bowl with Kurt Warner. That's
Wait, no, he didn't.
Was that Jeff Fisher?
No.
Who was the coach then?
When Jeff Fisher, what talking about the Cardinals?
St. Louis Rams.
St. Louis Rams?
Was that Jeff Fisher?
No.
Who was that?
That was Jeff Fisher was the Titans coach that lost.
All right, so now I gotta look this up.
It was
Jeff Fisher. Your package has been delivered.
Yay. It was like the old dude. What's his name? Fucking. Goddamn, why can't I think of his name?
Oh, that wasn't Jeff Fisher.
No.
So
Dick Vermeil.
Yes, my bad.
Yeah, Jeff Fisher was on the team that lost.
Jeff Fisher's most successful season was in '99 when he led the Titans to the franchise first only Super Bowl appearance.
Yeah, with Eddie George and Steve McNair.
That's right. Oh, Steve McNair. That's who it was. Eddie George and Steve McNair.
Hall of Famer at running back and quarterback.
You can't say he's a bust. He went to the Super Bowl.
I can.
No, you can't.
I can.
You can't.
Because look at
Steve
the rest
McNair,
of it.
Okay, hold on a second. Hold on. Is Eddie George a Hall of Famer?
Yes.
Steve McNair?
Yes.
And you think they led Jeff Fisher to the Super Bowl? And nothing to do with coaching?
Yeah.
And nothing to do with coaching?
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
I really do. If you look at Jeff Fisher teams throughout his entire career, they were the most penalized teams. They were completely undisciplined. Mm-hmm. And outside of having 2 Hall of Famers on one team, he was fucking average.
So did Tom Brady take the Patriots to the Super Bowl, or was it Bill Belichick?
Bill Belichick took Tom Brady to the Super Bowl twice.
Wow.
And after that, Tom Brady took Bill Belichick to the Super Bowl 4 times.
Okay. So then, I see you don't put any stock in coaching.
No. I mean, yeah. I mean, but when it depends on who it is.
You don't think coaches matter?
It depends on who it is, though. Like, that Patriots team doesn't go 11-5 and Brady gets hurt if it wasn't for Bill Belichick. But they also
so hold on. No, coaching does matter. See, you just.
I said it matters to a point.
Okay, so you telling me Sean McVay has nothing to do with the Rams' success? You
Oh,
me that?
he does.
Oh, he does. But
Yeah.
coaching matters in that situation.
Yeah, it matters to a point.
But what's the point?
Like, it's to a point where you have like a transcendent talent. Like,
who's
coaching got Tom Brady to the first Super Bowl, and then everything clicked.
Who's transcendent for the Rams
Right now, Aaron Donald.
Well,
You ever heard of him?
Sean McVay's been there for. Let's see. Jeff Fisher was there 2 years?
I don't know.
2 or 3 years?
3 years, maybe.
Maybe. And then Sean McVay's been there for the rest, so probably 4.
Yeah, who's transcendent there? Aaron Donald.
So it had nothing to do with Sean McVay.
No,
Was Aaron Donald there when Jeff Fisher was there?
like 1 year, I think.
And what happened?
I think he was a rookie though.
He was a rookie.
Yeah, I mean, not that it matters for Aaron Donald. He was still Aaron Donald.
Yeah.
But yeah, Jeff Fisher, because he's a terrible coach, couldn't coach them up good enough to get them to the playoffs.
But by your logic, Jeff Fisher being a coach shouldn't matter to them because you said coaching doesn't matter.
No, I said it matters to a point.
Okay.
Matters to a point to when you have a transcendent
this.
talent being transcendent.
Same team, Jeff Fisher, would they ever won those Super Bowls?
No.
Or Super Bowl, I guess.
No.
So Sean McVay matters.
Yeah. And Jeff Fisher's trash.
Wow.
Boom. Thank you for proving my point that Jeff Fisher is trash.
No, I didn't prove your point. You proved my point because coaching does matter.
I said coaching matters to a point.
You just said to a point.
Yeah, to a
That's what
point.
you said. It does matter. It matters just not to a point. It just matters.
It matters to a point. Like, Tom Brady is going to win 4 Super Bowls.
Okay, I'm not talking about Tom Brady because obviously he went to Tampa Bay did the exact same thing. I'm not talking about Tom Brady. I'm talking about these just regular ass teams.
All right, so check this out. The Raiders this year.
Raiders, yep. John Gruden's gone.
Yeah.
Yep.
They could win that division or they could be last in it with a new coach.
Who's their coach? What's his name?
The young kid.
Yep. As soon as I asked you that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anyways. With John Gruden, it looked like a dumpster fire.
Did it?
Completely, yes.
I feel like they were winning games.
No. No, they were not. Jacksonville Jaguars. Everybody's very interested in what Trevor Lawrence is going to do in year 2. And they're saying, like, he still has the tools, blah, 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 blah. When Urban Meyer was there, what's worse than a dumpster fire? End of the world?
Okay, so let's take it's Urban Meyer's first time coaching an NFL team. Let's take Andy Reid for example. If you take Andy Reid off the Chiefs, are they still the Chiefs?
Do they still have Sir Patrick Mahomes, first of his name?
Yeah.
Then yes.
Well, Andy Reid found Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah.
I'm asking you, are they still the same team if you take Andy Reid off that team?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
So you don't think Andy Reid's philosophy had anything to do with it?
Oh, it does.
Because you saw what Andy Reid did in Philadelphia, right?
Yeah.
Took him to the Super Bowl.
Without a transcendent quarterback.
Correct.
You give him a transcendent quarterback, he wins Super Bowls.
Correct.
The point. It matters up to a point. Andy Reid is a really good coach.
That's what coaching.
Andy Reid is a really good coach. But he can only get you so far, and then at some point, a transcendent talent has to take over.
You literally just said he got the Eagles to the Super Bowl without a transcendent quarterback, and then when he got to the Chiefs,
How many Super Bowls did he win without a transcendent quarterback?
He didn't win any.
Okay. But when he got a transcendent quarterback, he won one, right?
So you're saying Patrick Mahomes would have won one regardless of Andy Reid?
At some point. It might have taken him a lot longer.
Oh, man.
He might not have won one until like year 10.
All right.
But Sir Patrick Mahomes, first of his name, Goat Slayer?
Goat Slayer.
Actually, no, he didn't beat the GOAT. Who did he beat in the Super Bowl? Oh, he beat Jared Goff.
He beat Jared Goff. Exactly.
Oh, well, Rams are goats, right? It all works. Ram Slayer.
Because last time Patrick Mahomes played Tom Brady won in the it was Patriots against Chiefs in the conference finals or whatever it was. Not the Eastern Conference. The
AFC Championship.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Jesus. I know.
What's wrong with you?
It's the liquor.
Oh, it's the liquor.
It's the liquor.
It's the 5%. Man, you're such a lightweight.
I am. I'm in practice, man. Just practicing for this wedding, man,
All right.
Yeah, all right.
As long as you know. As long as you know, Dan. As long as you know. How did you know?
Present for this wedding, man.
I got
just in case they want to see me, with my shirt off or something.
You never know. You've been
You're not taking that shit off.
You've been in the gym? Well, you said that, not me.
You said that. You said that last spot. Somebody you working out for some fucking wedding. Nobody does that.
Yeah, you gotta.
We're not even. The wedding's not on the beach. The wedding's not at Pudding Bay.
But
so why you getting ready for a wedding?
Because you want the arms to look good in the shirt. Like, damn, dog, you about to break out of that shirt. Like, yeah,
you know. You want a fucking long sleeve.
So I'm like, yeah, I would flex, but I like
you want a short sleeve shirt or a long sleeve shirt?
Long sleeve.
So it doesn't fucking matter.
But,
it doesn't matter.
You hit him with that line like, I would flex, but I kind of like this shirt.
All right, what's next on the list, man?
What's next? It's just a question.
What's next?
Who had the best album this weekend?
JID.
Really?
Yeah. Did you listen to JID?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The JID is better than the Khaled?
Yeah. Wow. It is.
Wow.
It is. But, with that being said, this is the best Khaled album I've ever heard. The best Khaled album.
It's better than Major Key?
Yeah. Yeah. Go listen to both of them. I thought about Major Key. Go listen to them from top to
bottom. Because I said it was the best since Major Key.
It's the best Khaled album. And I'm not a huge fan of Khaled albums at all.
His first two were good. His first two were really good. After that, it's just like an all-star game, and you just got to find the highlights.
Which is mostly just Steph Curry shooting from half court.
Exactly. Major Key was insane. Because, I Changed a Lot had... I take that back. I Changed a Lot had no good songs on it. Suffering from Success had a couple of good ones.
Well, maybe this is better for you. This Khaled album's first time where I could listen to the whole album all the way through. I didn't skip anything. It's the first time I did that on the Khaled album.
I think there was a song I would skip like the second time around.
What, that fucking Jamaican song?
Whoa. They did it again, John. They dropped a remix on us and didn't tell us.
What remix?
Uses Gospel.
Yeah, that's on the album.
No, the remix is not on the album.
Remix to what?
Not the original. Uses Gospel.
Yeah, with Eminem on it. That's what you talking about?
Yeah.
That came on Friday.
But I'm saying, like, now there's a remix.
Who's on the remix?
I don't know. It just says Ye and M.
That's it. That is the remix. Because Use This Gospel was on Donda.
It was?
No, it wasn't. That was a lie.
What?
No, Use This Gospel. So the song.
If you told me it's on Donda 2, I'd be like, oh, okay.
No, so Use This Gospel remix is on God Did, but the original version uses.
Is it on Donda 2? It's not on Donda. I'm looking at Donda right now.
Oh no, it's on. It's on this one. I'm gonna play real quick. With Eclipse, remember?
What album is this on?
This is that Jesus Saves album.
Oh, Jesus is King or Jesus Saves?
Yeah. Because that's the first time Clips or Malice came back.
You're right. It's been so long. I forgot.
So yeah, Use This Gospel remix is on God Did with Eminem. And I still think Malice is better than Pusha T, but you claim that Malice had 5-6 years off, so of course he can.
I'm not doing this again.
I'm just saying, Malice. I think Malice is better. I don't know, man.
I'm not doing this again.
Malice is the better twin.
What if I told you that Pusha T wrote all of Malice's rhymes on the first album?
They got nothing to do with what he's doing now. They got nothing to do with what he's doing now. Who's writing them now?
It still might be Push.
I doubt it. Why would Push write a better lyric for his brother than what he's rapping on the same song?
You know what? I would skip this Juice WRLD song.
You skip the Juice WRLD song over the Jamaican song?
I was about to say I would skip both of them, actually. Oh. Now that I'm looking at their back-to-back.
They're back-to-back, yeah.
Those are the two songs I would skip on this album.
I thought the Juice WRLD song was okay, but...
And yeah, I'm not even saying it's bad. I'm just saying if I was going to skip some songs...
if you were going to skip a song, it would be the Jamaican song and the... Cause I have no clue them Jamaican niggas.
Why does Khaled have to have a reggae song on every album? I don't understand it. But really, you think the JID album is better?
Yeah, overall.
Because I like the JID album, but I don't. With this Khaled album was. This Khaled album is the Khaled album I've been wanting for like 10 years.
So do you agree with me that this Khaled album is the best Khaled album?
As I'm looking through, it might be.
Thank you. That's all I want you to. I just want you to tell me I'm right.
It might be.
I want my flowers while I'm still sitting here while I'm sitting in your apartment. I just want my flowers. That's it.
It might be.
Thank you.
I really like his first album.
You're probably the only one. And the first album was pretty good.
We taking over Brown Paper Bag. I'm so hood. Back to back to back. Oh, then it's Before the Solution.
So
when Beanie Siegel disses all the state property members. Remember that one?
I said, and I don't care what I said. This new one, God Did, is his best album.
Free Global's pretty good. I love Victory.
Going through discography.
I love the Victory. But no, as I'm looking through it, you're right. This is the best Khaled album.
This is my first time. What podcast number is this? 552 or something?
Something like that.
And 552 podcasts, nigga finally gave my flowers for some shit.
You know, at first I didn't believe you. But God did.
Really? You feel better now that you got that off your chest?
I do.
That nigga been holding that back the whole time.
I do.
And nigga like you feel better.
Cause I know God did. That's the best song on the album, right?
Bro, you know what? I'm kind of mad about one. Let me say this real quick. That intro, that Drake intro.
I was so pissed off.
I was like, bro, you gotta make this
I was so pissed off. When I saw his shirt, I was like, what the fuck is this? I'm like, yo, like, he kind of going. Like,
he was going. I was like, yo, you gotta let this ride.
What's going on?
Let this ride a little bit longer.
I was pissed. And I think I need another verse on Use This Gospel. I need another verse on Use This Gospel.
From who, though?
Eminem.
Oh, Eminem killed that shit.
Yeah. Like, you can't have him going like that and then just cut like, it's over?
So, I want you to go back and listen to the original song on Jesus King. It's called Jesus King?
Jesus Saves. No, actually, no, it is Jesus because they're both albums exist.
I want you to go back, listen to the Clips version, then listen to the Eminem version, and tell me who had the best 16.
All right, I will. Eminem killed that shit.
Eminem killed it.
And like, if you'd have told me 2 years ago that, hey, in 2022, on a DJ Khaled album, you're going to have a Ye and Eminem song, and it's going to be fire, I'd be like, all right, the fuck are you smoking?
Well, I think it also helps, too, that Dr. Dre produced the beat. I think that helps. Yeah. Now, if you told me Kanye produced the beat, I'd be a little bit worried. I'd be a little bit worried. But Dr. Dre, oh, yeah.
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 No,
let me get this.
This shit fire.
So let's go. Guess we'll spend the rest of this podcast talking about this album. So no secret, man. You feel the same way that they should let Drake just keep going. As Khaled was saying on the album, keep going.
You know what?
Drake should have kept going.
We kids of the '90s, we used to long intros. I'd have been fine with a 5-minute Drake intro. You know, give me timestamp Drizzy one time.
He was killing that shit.
He was going.
And I'm not a huge fan of Drake.
Oh, yeah, it's about to get real outside now.
I'm saying, what the fuck?
Yeah, no.
It got real dark.
I saw the weather like right before you walked in. I was like, oh, it's going to get real outside. I got a pillow for you. Don't worry.
I'm about to say, yeah, they're going to be on the couch tonight. But, so, I'm not a big, huge fan of when Drake be harmonizing and singing and shit. But the way he just came into the song, like, that shit was like, I'm like, oh, my God. That nigga keep going. Mm-hmm. And that's why the song just ended abruptly. But anyways. So, no secret. Thumbs up, thumbs down.
Thumbs up.
I'm not even gonna ask you what God did. Use This Gospel.
Thumbs up.
Big Time.
Thumbs up. Thumbs up. Thumbs up.
Keep going. We got a Dirk and 21 Savage song.
You know you're doing something good when you put Roddy Ricch on a song and I like it.
No, that's a little Dirk and 21 Savage.
And Roddy.
Roddy on that song, isn't he?
Yeah, he is. Roddy's the third verse.
Hold on a second. Hold on, let me see. Oh no, I'm not trying to play it.
Roddy's the third verse, yeah.
And Roddy Ricch, what the fuck? I didn't know he was on this song.
Yeah. I mean, he has the worst verse, but...
Alright, so then, Party.
Love it. Love it.
Party all the time. Party all the time. When I first heard that, I was like, what the
I
fuck?
was very skeptical. Because I love that song. Shout out to Eddie Murphy. Made the first song about his girl belonging to the streets. I was a big fan of it. And I heard that sample, I was like, I don't know how I feel about this. And it kept going. I was like, I kind of love this.
What do you feel about Staying Alive?
I never liked that song.
I think it's okay. It's because
look, I'm not gonna say it's bad. I'm just saying like I never liked that song. I won't say that song was bad.
So this is a song you gotta listen. So when this single came out a couple weeks ago, I actually played it in my car when I was driving.
Yeah.
And I turned it up. It sounds good. But like, if you just listen to it, you're just like, nah, it's okay. You can't go wrong with Future and SZA, bro.
Listen. That
You
shit.
can't go wrong with Future and SZA.
So much toxicity.
I got my song with Nardo Wick. It ain't safe. Let's Pray is all right.
I like Let's Pray. I like Let's Pray a lot.
Fam good, we good. Who's this? Gunna and
Roddy.
What's going on, Roddy Ricch, bro?
So this song was cool. I more so like the message behind the song than anything else. Like, if the fam good, then we good. I'm like, yeah, you're right. Mm-hmm. And I'm just not a Roddy fan.
Social media be killing Roddy, man. Like, I saw one tweet. Somebody was like, man, I missed 2019 Roddy Ricch. Or whatever his first album that came out.
I think it was 19.
Because when he first came out, he was on a Mustard tape.
Yeah.
He killed that shit. Everybody was like, oh, this nigga's fire, but nigga been falling off. I know you don't like girl rappers, but Bill's Pay was cool.
Bill's Pay was fire.
I think every song 21 Savage was on was fire.
Wait, what you mean I don't like girl? What do you mean I don't like girl rappers?
You don't?
I'm a big Lotto fan.
Oh, wow.
Big Lotto fan.
You ain't playing Lotto at the pregame.
At the
pregame. You ain't playing Lotto at the pregame?
No, I'm not.
All right,
but I'm a big Lotto fan. City Girls, I'm like 50-50 on them. Like, when they got some good shit, they got some really good shit.
Okay, yeah.
But when they got some bad shit, it's some really bad shit.
So you agree with me? Every song 21 Savage was on, he killed it.
Come on,
Way Past Luck.
Come on, come on.
Which one's this one? Let's see. These Streets Know My Name.
That's the reggae song.
Oh, that's right, Jamaican song.
Didn't like it.
Juice WRLD. We'll talk about that. It's cool. It's cool to hear. It's cool to hear Juice WRLD did a song though, like a Khaled song. That's cool that you can put him on the album.
Come on,
I'm
you.
not gonna ask you about that.
You know.
So I'm skipping that.
Shout out to Dan. Shout out to Dan.
And then, so me and you had this conversation before. I was like, nigga, you don't know who Vori is? Remember that?
I do.
He's on the last song, Grateful, which I thought was a cool song.
It was cool. It was cool. Good. Get ready to wrap up the album.
Now you know who Vori is.
Not
right.
Nice way to bring you back down.
All right, so there's two songs we gotta talk about because I skipped them. The two songs is
Cause I know God did.
And Jada Kiss Interlude. So I'll let you go ahead. You let me know what song you want to talk about first.
Kiss Interlude.
Cool. We're gonna say the best for last.
I did not know where they were going because they just kind of let
They let the fucking.
They let the verses play a little bit. I'm like, where are we going from here? I'm like, my first thought was he about to get the New York beat and flip it a little bit and have Jada do a new verse on it. And that's what they did.
I had a different take on that. So when they played that verses at the beginning, I grabbed my phone. I was like, hold on, is my YouTube playing? I was like, hold on. I was like, what's going on? That interlude, or not that interlude, but that whole like, I'm outside. Y'all see me down in whatever ever. I don't live in Miami.
Come to my block and see me, my nigga.
So like that shit is just like
hold on, you know I be out there.
That shit is just memorable.
It's Kiss. I'm outside.
That shit is memorable. And then so the song, what do you think about the song?
I loved it.
That nigga said, I am New York.
Kiss ain't had a bad verse in 30 years.
Now think about it. You're right. You're right.
I can name you some Kiss verses I don't like, but they're not bad. Like, I would say his verse on Respect My Conglomerate with Busta, I didn't like that verse from Kiss. His verse on that one song they did with Mariah, I didn't like that verse. Are they bad? No. Kiss ain't had a bad verse in 30 years.
So at this point now, Kiss should just run for mayor of New York, right?
Sure. I'll tell you what. If he lost, it wouldn't be that much.
Get Eric Adams out of here.
I'll tell you what, the niggas do not like Eric Adams no more.
So this is the second song I heard Kiss on that was about New York. That's recent. I don't know if you listen to the Roddy Rebel. Listen to his album?
Not fully.
Kiss is on a song that's called, I think it's called New York.
I've heard that song. They played it on Satellite Radio.
Okay.
That's fire.
Probably one of the best songs on Roddy Rebel's album. And Kiss killed that shit too. Kiss is starting to become like the face of New York. Like literally.
Cause he really there.
That's true. He's really there.
Like, here's the thing. Like, you see like freestyles and like, videos of Cam being out there. But then you see videos of Cam doing other things too. No, Kiss is just in New York.
I saw a video of Kiss doing pull-ups in the middle of the street in New York. And that nigga was breakdancing. in New York. And I didn't know Kiss could break dance.
I didn't either until I saw that video. And I was like, you know what? Had these videos come out before the Fab Versus and before Dipset Versus, I would never pick against Kiss, ever. I was like, oh, you're not beating that nigga.
That nigga's in shape. For real.
Pharmacy for Life got that nigga right.
And shout out to Pharmacy for Life one time because I will say this. So I've been taking Pharmacy for Life now for about 4 or 5 months. I do the resubscriptions.
Feeling good?
I feel great, man. Like
same.
There's different types of vitamins out there because I was taking these other vitamins for like the past 3 years, and I caught COVID 3 times. So then like I was talking to my barber about it, and he's very like nutritious conscious, and he's like, bro, there's different vitamins out there, different grades of vitamins. He's like, you gotta switch it up because it's not the vitamins you're taking are not good grade of vitamins. So now that I switched to Styles P Pharmacy for Life, they're a little more expensive, but bro, I feel great. I feel fucking fantastic.
Beautiful thing, ain't it? Health is wealth, man.
Health is wealth.
The broke man that's healthy will enjoy his life a lot better than the rich man that ain't.
So let me hold on a second. Let me say this real quick. DJ Khaled's a funny ass dude, bro. That nigga said on that one Jamaican song, he said no one else believed in us, but Jamaica did. I was like,
yeah,
this nigga is hilarious, bro.
I remember that. I almost cut that song off, and he said, I was like, all right.
All right.
But Jamaica did. What?
But Jamaica did.
The whole nation? All right, Khaled. What are we doing?
Could you hang out with Khaled? I feel like Khaled would be too much for me. I feel like he'd be too much. Like, bro, chill with the speeches, bro.
In short spurts, probably.
That whole thing, nobody believed in us. Like, I feel like I would get tired of it. Like, okay, I get the point, bro. You said this last week when I came over.
More life, John.
More life.
We got more wins.
I couldn't do it.
What are we doing late? Are we winning?
I couldn't do it, bro.
Because you know they didn't believe in us.
So back when I had Snapchat.
But God did.
I can't even do it when you're doing it. Pause. But back when I had Snapchat, I used to follow Khaled. And every morning this nigga like, you gotta water your flowers. Thank God for your blessings. And as he waters flowers, thank you,
I
flowers.
love you.
He's like, blessings. And he's just watering flowers.
One of my favorite things of all time.
Like, bro, like
I honestly
tired of that shit, man.
I honestly wish like Khaled had discovered Snapchat during the pandemic when I was at home.
Oh yeah,
because then it would have been the greatest shit ever.
Every time he was watering his fucking flowers, he just kept saying blessings.
I love you, flowers. Thank you. Thank you for the life you give us. And thank you for more life.
This nigga would just be like, I would click on a video and he's just staring at the sun. And he's just like,
just waving.
Look at this. He's like, this
look
is
at
all,
the sun.
This is all blessed. It's so
it's
beautiful.
Powerful. It's blessing us.
Nutritious.
Give us the vitamins.
Give us life.
Give us life. Thank you, Lord.
I couldn't do it.
Thank you, trees.
I couldn't hang out with that nigga, man. But videos of him was funny, like him sitting in the Maybach and his shirt just blowing in the wind. Like, this shit just funny, bro. Khaled's a funny ass dude.
He is.
All right. Let's talk about the elephant in the room.
Because I know God did.
Let's talk about the elephant in the room, man. All right. God did.
Best Khaled song ever, right?
Yeah. I'm trying to think.
Let's get the contenders up there. I'm on one. Nas album done. They Don't Love You No More. I mean, you got to give.
No. All we do is win. Probably
all we do is win. I'm So Hood. Brown Paper Bag.
All I do is I'm So Hood, man. That shit.
We Taking Over.
That T-Pain run was ridiculous, bro. Every song he was on was a hit. All right, so.
But God did.
Don't do that, please. I will leave. Don't turn to Khaled. If you turn to Khaled, I won't show up to these podcasts anymore. I'll just start submitting PTO for the podcast.
But God will.
All right. Ross verse. Go.
It was cool.
Okay.
It was a great appetizer.
Okay.
Great appetizer. Ross is not one to give you bad verses on a Khaled album. So it was a great appetizer to what Wayne was getting ready to do.
Come on, man.
Tell you, sober Wayne is a different animal. God took his time when he made me. Like he was just Wayne was going on there.
That nigga said, what did he say? He said, I'm an ass and you can kiss me or some shit like that. That nigga was.
He was acting a fool. Acting a damn fool.
So Ross verse was the advertiser. Okay, so Wayne.
Fully loaded salad. She's like, damn, like, dinner ain't over. This was like the best salad I've ever had in my life. Fully loaded salad with the green goddess dressing. And then Hov did.
I'm sorry, I'm just reading Wayne's verse.
Jesus turned water to wine. All Hov needed was a stove.
So, okay, so let me ask you this.
Real niggas dream. My only dream is make real niggas feel seen. Make a fake nigga hate life.
So let me say this. So I honestly believe Wayne could have went longer. No. Let me say this first. This is why I say this. Let me say this. Jay-Z pretty much did a 5-minute song by himself at the end. Mm-hmm. It's apparent that Jay-Z obviously got the song last. So you heard what Wayne and Ross did.
Yeah.
I feel like if Wayne knew what Jay-Z was going to do.
Here's the thing though, like, you don't, because it's not your album, Wayne and Ross didn't get, they don't know what each other did.
But, okay, this is what I'm getting at. I feel like if Wayne knew Jay-Z was going to do that, I feel like Wayne would have looped the beat, just kept looping it, kept going. I feel like
we'd had like an hour-long song between them two.
Okay with that.
I would have too.
Because if it was Wayne and Jay-Z going back and forth just for the better bars, I would have.
I'd have totally fine with that. Totally fine with that.
All right, so Jay-Z's verse. Go ahead. What do you think? Before hold on. Let me put some context behind this. Last week on the pod, just in case if you guys didn't hear it or missed it, last week on the pod we talked about how Khaled said this is a top. We say top 6 Jay-Z verse all time.
He said it was a top 5 Jay-Z verse.
Top 5 Jay-Z verse all time. We had that context last week. Now, based on that context, go Dubs.
It's top 10. I didn't put my whole verses together, but it's top 10.
Is this better than what Jay-Z did on the Meek album?
Yes.
This is wow, really?
Yes.
Is this better than Diamonds?
No.
Okay.
Because that's the thing. Like Diamonds, like started this run of like Hov talking like he's actually Hov. Mm-hmm. Like he's actually God. Mm-hmm. Hov got the boat, had to get off the boat so I could walk on water. Saying tall order is nothing to me. Difficult takes a day. Impossible takes a week. Mm-hmm. I mean,
is this better than the Dynasty intro?
Yes.
Okay. Is this better than anything on the Blueprint?
I'm a big lyrical exercise guy.
Okay. Is this better than lyrical exercise?
Yes.
Is this better than You Don't Know?
No.
Any verse on You Don't Know?
No.
Okay.
Yes. No. Yeah.
So this
it's somewhere like 5 or 6. It's not better than Ignorant Shit. It's not better than Diamonds.
It's not better than Diamonds, but it's better than the Meek verse.
Better than the Meek verse.
Or not Meek verse, but Meek's song.
Yeah.
Okay. Is this better than anything on Allure?
Maybe not that last verse.
Is it better than Dynasty intro? You say yes?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's tough, man. It's tough.
Better than Takeover?
I plead the 5th.
You can't plead the 5th, nigga. You gotta. This is better than anything on What More Can I Say?
Yeah.
Public service announcement.
Yes.
Wow. So I will say this. When I first looked at the song, Wayne had went, right? And I don't know if your radio does this, but on my radio, it just shows a bar. So when Wayne went, the bar was at like half.
Oh no, my radio doesn't do that. My radio is just like, here's what song's playing. I'm like, oh okay.
So my bar showed half of my radio.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, bro, like, who else is on this song? And I saw John Legend. I was like, okay, so John Legend was gonna sing the rest of the song. I didn't know Jay-Z.
Oh, so you didn't look at the track list before
No,
you? Okay.
I just listened to it. So then,
Because I almost skipped the intro. Because
Drake?
I almost skipped the intro because I knew that God did was the second song. I said I can come into
glad
the
you
intro
did skip
later.
the intro.
I am too.
All right.
I'm very much so.
So when I was like, there's no way Jay-Z's rapping this whole time. Like, John Legend's got to be singing at the
You
end.
thought.
Best whole verse in 5 years?
Yeah. Yeah. All that shit he did on Jay Electronica's album was cool. It wasn't this.
Mm-hmm.
Me and Meek can never beef. I freed that nigga from a whole bit.
Is this better than Jay's verse on Three Kings?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Because
Okay.
it's just different.
Okay.
It's just different. Because he got to a point. The verse changed from like great to one of the greatest ever when he said Hov Did. He's like, oh shit. Thinking about this. Thinking about to really start talking this shit. Like, bro.
So how many times have you listened to that song?
7 at least. At least.
Do you just skip straight to Jay-Z's part?
No, I love the whole song.
Or the whole song?
I love the whole song. Because it's Khaled's best song. And that's saying a lot.
Well,
'cause-
definitely Jay-Z's best song on the Khaled album. Because
Yeah.
The Keys is trash.
I love the Keys.
And then what's the other one he had? He had one with Beyonce.
I got top back.
I got the keys. That song is trash. And then the song he did with Beyonce, don't like. Did he have another one with Future too?
He was on They Don't Love Us No More.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Which is another great whole verse. But I know God did.
This nigga sound like he in church.
I felt that way. I played that song on Sunday when I woke up. Just gonna remind myself.
So let's talk about a tweet that you sent out. You said, once again, Hov reminded these niggas that he's the greatest.
And it's not close. I said there's not a close second.
Wow.
And there's not
You
a
feel that way, really?
Yes, there's
You
not.
did, you did that song solidified him? How old is Hov? 52?
Something like that.
Yeah. Nigga 52 and doing that?
Then it put another clear coat of paint on the painting that is Hov being the greatest of all time.
Wow.
And I don't think there's a close second.
Wow. And you think Hov's getting better?
And it's scary. And it's scary.
So about this,
John, how'd you feel when you heard that line? My goal is to make a real nigga feel seen. How'd you feel? You feel seen? You felt seen. Yeah, you felt seen. And then he said the next line was, and to make a fake nigga hate life. You was driving around like, fuck yeah, fuck these fake niggas. Yeah.
when a nigga said, what did he say? Niggas get it from the mud, something fake or some shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, I got a clip I want to play for everybody. Hopefully you guys can hear it.
'Cause I know God did.
One thing about Jay-Z, man, the song though, it sounded like he was talking to you. It didn't even sound like he was rapping. It just sounded like he was just talking.
It's Preacher. Preacher man.
Preacher man?
Preacher man.
Preacher man. Yeah, that's him.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, don't tell me to delete the article. Oh, here it is. So this is
The way we said fuck it and took the dope public out the mud, they gotta face you now if you can't make up this shit. Yeah. Yeah.
So can you explain that to the people?
So there's a lot of niggas that say they got it out the mud but lived in like really nice neighborhoods. And Clarence parents have a real good marriage.
Yeah.
You went to Cranbrook, that's a private. Yeah, it's the same thing rappers have been saying for like the entire time. Like a lot of you niggas are saying that you got it out the mud and you grew up dirt poor and you really didn't. You want to be that.
So that's one way you can look at it, because Jay-Z's the king of double entendres.
Mm-hmm.
This is what Guru said the verse is about. He says, what do they use to do the facial? The mud. So it's the makeup on the face, but also with the facial, right, with the mud, is basically saying you can't come to me with a face done being fake. The makeup, 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 the mak is it not really your real face? These people are saying makeup's not your real face.
Yeah.
It's not just for women. Men come in with makeup on too, not in the physical sense. That's how Guru explains.
But in their story and in their background, yeah.
Correct. So either getting it out of the mud, like you said.
No, it is. It's a double entendre.
Double entendre.
Don't even ask him
Jay-Z's come on, man.
Judge it how you want to judge it. They say we going corporate. Nah, we just corner boys with the corner office. At the cap table, what the splits is. Not that cap table, boy. We lit this.
That nigga said
we had. First of all, hold on. The cap table. You know what the cap table he was talking about?
How are you gonna tell me?
Venture capitalist firms. Because that's what billionaires do. They go to venture capitalist firms and say, where can I put my money in a dope-ass investment? Mm-hmm. And he said, no, not that cap table. Not that table y'all sit at and lie at. Mm-hmm. He's like,
Doug's so passionate right now. Y'all should see it.
Bro.
This nigga feels so motivated right now. Look at this nigga.
This verse is so great. It was so
How about the verse about, what was it?
Some new niggas out of pocket talking exotic. Y'all barely been That's another topic.
The Bahama one. That's what
it's another topic.
Niggas not even going to Bahamas. Like, what y'all doing out there?
He didn't even finish saying Bahamas on you bitch ass niggas. Come on, what? Monogram in my pocket off the red carpet. You see my face? Because he was talking about the night on the red carpet when he saw Kelly and when shot these souls. Like, oh shit. And and that's the thing. Like, people don't think Hov listens to everything. He knew, like, the internet blew up and they were laughing about how shocked he was to see Kelly Rowland, who's damn near his sister-in-law. Mm-hmm. He put that in the verse, too.
This nigga Dub is so passionate right now. Y'all should see him.
Just, I got lawyers like Shooter working pro bono for a favor. Come on, man. Bro,
look, this shit moving up your list as you talking about it. I can see in your head.
That's how that shit was. As I'm reading this, like
that's how that shit was at Put in Bay. You kept moving up on your list of cities in Ohio.
Yeah,
that's what this whole verse is doing to you. It's moving up the list.
It's just
look at this. This nigga talking to himself. This is gonna be a top 3 verse by the time
Breezy. What the business is? We pushing Fenty like fentanyl. That shit is all legitimate. You know how much fentanyl selling? You know how much Fenty is selling?
So you know what's crazy about this too? We all know how Jay-Z raps, right? Mm-hmm. This nigga was rapping this shit off the dome. Pause. Did you watch that Cameron interview?
Not yet.
Cameron said Jay-Z... I'll give you a little brief. Cameron said that Jay-Z came up to him and said, let's squash the beef, whatever. And they squashed it. Cameron said, I got a beat right now from Just Blaze. Come in here and listen to it. He said Jay-Z came in there, listened to the beat for 5 minutes, and did the verse in 6.
Talking about Welcome to New York City?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So imagine when he recorded this.
Yeah. Me and Lord were talking about slang dope. Now the weed in stores. Can you believe this, Ty? I put my hustle on the Forbes. Can you believe this guy? Bro. This shit crazy. This shit is crazy. Like, top one. And there's not
top one?
And there's not a close two.
That nigga actually really did call himself the GOAT and call everybody else what?
Donkeys.
He called niggas donkeys.
Donkeys.
He said he feels like Farrakhan talking to George Wallace. Come on, man.
Talking to Mike Wallace.
Mike Wallace.
I think y'all should keep quiet. It breaks my heart. Like that's when it got different. Like he's like, me and me can never beef. I freed that nigga from a whole bid. Hov did, and then he echoed it, said it again. He know how great he is, and that's been my whole thing. Like when I tell people, like, you know, I'm not arrogant. I know who I am, and I let you know. That's what Hov does. He knows he's the greatest ever, and he knows everything he's done, and he just likes to let you.
For me though, I think it's the first time I actually heard him say it.
Yeah.
For me, it's the first time, like, oh, this nigga actually called himself the GOAT. How great he is. I never heard him come out and just actually say it on a rap song.
Yeah.
And they call everybody else donkeys.
Called everybody else donkeys. Hov did. Shit was crazy.
So Dubs truly believes Hov is the greatest of all time. And it's not even a close second.
Not a close second.
Wow.
Not a close
Who
second.
would be second? Big, right?
Big Pac or M.
Big Pac or M. Okay.
But M's got a lot of bad in his catalog. Big's life was cut way too short. And
Pac was too?
And Pac, like, Pac's not lyrically where Hov is. But as far as impact and song making ability, he's up there.
Is Jay-Z way ahead of Nas?
Yeah. Like, as an overall package, yeah. Like,
even with these Hit Boy beats, I know Nas is catching on.
Not no
late.
Nas is like he's climbing that ladder, but you look at the bad Nas got in his catalog, and you're like, bro, this ain't it.
So what makes Jay-Z the greatest to you?
Tells the best story, got the most charisma, and his interviews are holla. That's being a lyric director.
Please don't do that.
No, like lyrically, I think he's the best ever.
Lyrics.
Yeah. Secondly, he can. Not only can he craft a song, he can craft multiple classic songs. I think he has more classic albums than any other rapper of all time. And then what he's done for the culture as a whole, becoming like this platinum selling artist, and then having the wherewithal to get away from the hood niggas and decide that we're going to take rap more corporate than it's ever been and not let these culture vultures eat off of us. We going to eat off of us. So to start the clothing line and then to sell it, to get in the front office of that sports scene, no matter how they took advantage of them, and then get out of that, to then take all this money and to do things like help Weezy with his situation, get Meek out of that situation. Like, he's essentially like what you like. Because, in The Godfather, Marlon Brando's character, they come always asking him for favors because they know what he does for the community. And, like, when he's also, like, become, like, this bigger-than-life figure, that's what Hov is to hip-hop. He's this bigger-than-life figure, but he's also going to help the culture as much as he possibly can. But then you can also say, like, well, he does all this help, but he's also the best at it, too. Like, Marlon Brando's character in The Godfather, the actual Godfather, you're like, well, he was the best gangster, clearly. But he was also going to help out everybody else, and he's also this larger-than-life figure. To even be in his presence was insane. So, to me, that's why the Hov's the best ever. And if you look at everybody else in the top 5, they're lacking somewhere. Like, if it's Nas, it's that being able to reach back and, like, help out so much. And then he also doesn't have as many classic albums. If it's M's issue is he has some trash albums. And he's also, like, a recluse. So he hasn't had the effect on the culture that Hov has. If you look at Big, life was cut way too short. No one knows what he would have done. But his classics are stamped and certified. Both his albums are the top 5 albums of all time, in my opinion. Pac, the lyrics aren't there for me.
But he had impact, though.
But he had the impact, and I don't know how much he would have stepped back and helped the rest of the culture because of what was going on at the time, because his life was cut so short. So, again, and then...
So Kanye's not out there?
Ye's probably 6 or 7 for me. I think, for me, Ye and Kiss are 6 and 7. Kiss doesn't have the albums. But I don't think he has, like, the overarching impact. In hip-hop, the impact is there. Mm-hmm. Clearly. Especially in the city of New York. But he doesn't have, like, as many classic albums. But, I mean, the lyrics are there. Ye... The lyrics are, like, almost there. He's not Nas. He's not Hov. So, like, he's a step under those guys lyrically. And then some of his albums... I mean, he doesn't have, like, as many classics. Because Ye is a terrible album, in my opinion. Jesus Saves and Jesus is King, they're not classics. I mean, people say they're good, they're not classics.
They're better than Ye.
Yeah, of course. Donda, great album, not a classic. Donda 2, still haven't heard it yet. So, that's kind of what keeps him from there. But he's... The impact... What he did for the culture, even though like he's kind of shitting on everybody that he ever helped, which is again another weird thing. But whatever. Crazy is his superpower, as he says.
Oh man.
So and to me, that's what keeps Ye down from the rest of those guys. But then after 7, for me, it gets real dicey. I think after 7, it just all comes down to like who am I playing more at that moment, because Ross is there sometimes.
Ross is in your top 10?
Again, like I said, after 7, it gets crazy. Like Ross is there sometimes. Joe Budden is there some days. The Clips are there some day. Like 8 through 10 is a toss up.
I'm so proud.
8 through 20 is a toss up.
I'm surprised you didn't say anything about Cameron. I'm so proud of you.
Again, Cameron's in that 8 to 20 range.
Oh my god.
He's in the 8 to 20 range for me. Lyrics, he's not Hov, he's not Nas, he's not Ye.
Well, impact. Look what he did for
the culture.
the culture.
The culture.
The impact on the culture.
Cameron got a show right now called Hip Hop My House.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
What channel is it on?
I think it's on True TV.
Okay.
No, VH1 actually. Where it's literally Pimp My Ride, but for niggas' houses. The impact on the culture is there. It's there. It's tangible.
Or 50 Cent then?
Lyrics. And then classics.
He's in your top 20? On that list you said 8
Top
through
25 probably.
You put Cameron higher than 50 Cent?
Yes.
Wow.
Yes. Purple Haze.
Get rich, that's right.
Purple Haze.
Get rich, that's right.
Purple Haze.
Get rich, that's right.
Come Home With Me.
Really?
I love Come Home With Me. Diplomatic Community.
That's a compilation album. You can't name that. You can't say that's a Cameron
Well,
album.
50 has a combination
Yeah,
album.
he's got Terminator on Sight and what's the other one? Terminator on Sight was my shit.
Better from Mercy.
Yeah, Better from Mercy.
But love both those albums.
Those are both great.
They're not better than Diplomatic Community.
Wow. Your bias is really showing. Hey, can we get Doug's cake, please? Where's his cake?
I can have my cake and eat it too?
No, where's your cape?
Oh, my cape.
Yeah, where's your Diplomat's cape at? Where's it at? That shit is showing.
Oh, I threw it out the window when kids said I'm outside.
That had to hurt you.
It did.
That
I
battle.
was watching that battle with a Dipset shirt on. Not by the end of it. was trying to buy a Locks hat by the end of it.
My man Cameron came out with a lawn chair. That shit was funny.
They told you might want to stand up. It's gonna be a long night.
Nigga did not take it seriously.
And they didn't.
You know, like the other guys didn't either. They can't even remember their lyrics.
Yeah. So where's Hov for you?
What do you mean?
Top 5. Where's Hov for you?
I've always been a bigger Biggie fan than Hov, but like you said, his life was cut short, so it's kind of hard for me to put him ahead of Hov. So
Hov did. Hov did.
You so happy right now?
I couldn't
Why are
believe
you so happy?
because that verse was so great. I wanted to cry.
Needless to say, you're not gonna get an album, so you better enjoy that shit.
You don't think so?
No, he'll just do features. That nigga's and he in Greece right now on a fucking mega. You see that boat he's on?
You telling me Hov can't record an album in Greece?
That boat is the size of Greece itself. I don't know if you've seen the boat, but he's out there with that bitch is huge.
You don't think Hov got a studio on that out in that yacht?
That nigga is chilling, bro. That nigga has a full staff.
He's definitely chilling. He called niggas donkeys.
That nigga boat is,
You know how chill you got to be to call everybody else in the world donkeys?
That nigga boat is so big that he is fully staffed and he's got a captain and all that other shit.
No, he got a lieutenant. Hov's a captain. Hov did.
That nigga is chilling. That nigga recorded that verse and left.
Jesus turned water to wine. All Hov needed was a stove.
That nigga, maybe he recorded that shit on the boat and had it fucking. Let me ask you this. I'm sure Jay-Z verses are a little bit different. I'm sure when Jay-Z records a verse, because I know when Jay-Z, none of Jay-Z shit ever leaks. So I'm sure when Jay-Z records a verse, they probably hand deliver that shit. So let me ask you this. Jay-Z records a verse, you're in the middle of water, and I don't care where you're at, Turks and Caicos. You're in the middle of water and Turks and Caicos in a big ass yacht. Jay-Z records his verse, he gives it to you and says, okay, I need you to get this to Cali in Miami. And you look around you and you see nothing but water. You saying, fuck this, I ain't doing it? What you doing?
There's just nothing around but water?
There's nothing but water.
Googling how to swim.
You gonna swim that shit to Miami?
No, you know what I'm doing? I'm looking up the Uber helicopter feature. having the helicopter come, drop the ladder down for me, getting up on the ladder.
You delivering that shit straight to Miami.
And then we catching the helicopter back to whatever the first international airport is.
Yeah.
Getting on there first class. No, you know what? Actually, Hov's paying for all this. I'm buying off the plane.
So
no one else is on this plane but me and the pilot.
So, okay, let me ask you this. So, Hov gives you the briefcase. Are you handcuffing the briefcase to yourself?
Yeah.
To lose the verse?
Yeah.
Wouldn't that be some shit you lose the verse? You wouldn't even come back, would you?
It would change my name.
Nigga would disappear.
Which would only exist in the metaverse. What? Would be the first nigga to buy real estate on Mars.
Oh my god. That nigga does disappear. You never see or hear from him ever again.
What? Lose the whole verse?
Imagine.
You would come over to my crib and I'd have so much research done about, is the multiverse real? Bro. Yeah. No. Fuck that.
Oh, okay. That'd be some funny ass shit having to come at Jay-Z and tell me you lost the verse.
Fuck that.
Damn, I'm worried for you if you did some shit.
What?
Alright, so, but if Jay-Z gave you the verse and said, I need you to get this to Khaled in 5 hours. Plan it out. You're on the middle of a yacht, in the middle of the water, with Jay-Z. You got the verse in your hand. You got 5 hours to get to Khaled.
Where are we?
Shit, we'll put you in the Bahamas. You're on the Bahamas.
Yeah.
So what you gonna do? You got 5 hours to get to Khaled.
Uber helicopter. It's your only option.
Okay, Uber helicopter. So you helicopter into the airport?
How far are the Bahamas from Miami?
I'm not sure. But you gotta get to Khaled in 5 hours.
Well, let's do some Googles.
All right, we do some Googles.
Do some Googles.
Some Googles. Look at Doug trying to map this shit out. I can't fuck this up.
No, I can't.
I gotta get the whole verse to Khaled.
Yeah, 151 miles.
Oh, it's a straight helicopter there?
Yeah. That's what fuck helicopters are made for. Let's go helicopter speed now. Let's see how fast helicopters go. Helicopter speed. Average.
Googles.
They go 120 miles per hour. So
They go what?
120 miles per hour. Average.
Okay.
Khaled has a verse in an hour.
Oh. Hey, that shit planned out, huh? Look, Hov is done. Nigga does a FaceTime Hov. I did it. Nigga be so happy. I got it to him.
I would FaceTime him with Khaled in the background, like, hey, Mr. Carter. Dub did.
Yeah, don't lose the verse, bro. That should be bad.
That should be in a briefcase that you would only be able to unlock with like
thumbprint, face recognition,
like a tongue print or something.
Thumbprint. Then you lick in the briefcase. That shit nasty, bro.
You can get my thumb very easily.
You can't get your tongue. Can't cut that shit out.
Look, you in for a long day.
Nigga does be fighting for his life for a verse.
You're in for a long day.
To secure the verse, does be fighting for his life. Someone trying to steal that shit.
In for a long day.
Would you request armed security if you got the verse with you?
No, my hands.
You just deliver it yourself.
My hands work.
All right. I don't know if Hov delivers verses like that. I'm just saying. I just know his Hov verses don't leak. So I wonder how Hov gets his verses to people.
They probably like that.
Hand deliver them?
If I had to guess.
Because I'm sure if you try to send it, somebody could
easily
get it.
Easily. Hand deliver them. He records them in someplace without internet. Puts it on a flash drive.
You put this nigga in Iran? You in a bunker?
No, like if you do it like
no internet. If
you do it like in your house or something, you do it on a computer that's not on the network. Is what I'm saying. Like if you do it on the computer that's not on the, I guarantee you the studio in Hov's house, you can't get to the internet anywhere in there. Like you can't even from your cell phone. It's probably like it's got like lead around it or something. Like they blocking Superman from getting in there.
This nigga, man.
But no, yeah, like you do it on a computer that's not connected to the internet at all. Flash drive goes in the Guru's hands, and doesn't leave until it's in Khaled's hands, whoever. Guru
probably is the one that, because Guru's like Jay's producer, right?
Engineer.
So Guru is probably the one that's getting it to people, probably.
Yeah, I highly doubt you get a verse from Hov that Guru doesn't engineer on.
Yeah.
Except Maybe Khaled, because I think they live in the same neighborhood in Miami.
Who, Guru and... Or you talking about Jay-Z
Hov,
and Khaled?
Hov and Khaled.
Oh, okay.
I guess...
Oh, he's walking down the street?
Walk the dogs and then go...
Just stop by. Like, hey, I got the verse.
Let the dogs play with a side, and then he just go record.
Drop the verse off.
Yeah. Record the verse and like, all right, Khaled, see you later. Mm-hmm. And then he just walked back home.
That's funny.
So yeah.
Hov
Hov did.
Dove said he ain't losing that verse.
Would you lose the verse?
Come on. I wouldn't want to be that guy. I would not want to be that guy. I knew you were gonna say that shit. That you change your name and shit, because that's how it would be. Like, nigga, you had to rethink your whole life.
I would live in the metaverse.
Yeah.
And that's it.
Nigga had to move, change his name. Fuck, that would be. Jay-Z like, I ain't heard from that nigga. I said, where's this nigga at? Change your phone number.
Did he die? Yep,
definitely. He died. We had a funeral for him and everything.
Yep.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So great verse, right? Best verse this year?
Yeah, this is verse of the year now.
This is verse of the year?
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
All right.
21 Savage is now number 2.
Oh.
Which he's nothing to be ashamed of.
I just hope maybe Khaled could do this. We get that 21 Savage and Jay-Z song. Maybe Khaled can put that together. I want to hear that.
I'd be interested in that. Very interested in that. Hov did.
You gonna keep saying that?
Probably for like the rest of the year, at least.
As long as it doesn't turn into Dove's Did. As long as it doesn't turn to Dove's Did. Look, you think it's some shit.
Look, man, when we go out for my birthday,
oh my
you know I'm gonna say Dove
Your
did.
birthday is like 5 months away. 4 or 5 months, something like that. You talking about it already?
Well, first off, it's August 29th, so it's 3 months and some change.
Look, this nigga know when it is. You got a countdown clock somewhere? You got a timer?
You know, I thought about making a countdown clock. And then, like, every so often, like, sending y'all videos of it. Like, at 24, you hear the beep, beep, beep.
All for your birthday?
Yeah.
And you celebrate the whole month, which is nuts.
Maybe not the whole month. I might just do, like, 2 weeks this time.
You take it easy?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, because one of the celebrations is going to be at Magic City, so.
The what?
One of the celebrations is going to be at Magic City.
Oh.
So, it's going to be.
Make sure you get them wings, man. Please get some food. Just get some food. I don't care if you get lamb chops. I don't care what you get. Get some food. Let me know how it is.
You're going to get a video of me eating wings while Stripper giving me a lap dance.
All right, man. What's next on the list?
That's the
You
list.
got anything else? We done?
That's the list.
This nigga always take it too far, man.
How's that too far?
I mean, it's in this shit like, yo, just send me some. Don't send me no shit, 'cause I don't want to see it. But all I'm saying is, just let me know how the wings is or the lamb chops. That's the wings and lamb chops. All I'm thinking about. Wings and lamb chops.
You don't want to see me feeding a stripper a lamb chop?
What?
What? Huh? What?
Y'all can find me on Twitter. That's Bilbo Swaggins, SWAGGANZ. You heard? I ain't answering that shit.
All right. John don't want to see me win. That's all it is.
No. I want to see you win from a distance, and I mean a far distance. Go ahead, win. I don't want to see you fucking smacking bitches with lamb chops and shit. That shit's nasty, bro.
So my sister who works for Delta, if she had like an extra like gift card for like a flight, and the cost was from Detroit to Atlanta, and that's all it covered. You wouldn't take it to fly out for my birthday?
I'll take it.
To hit,
Nigga, I'm down to get out of this winter weather anytime.
To hit Magic City with me?
I'm down, but I'm there for the food, bro. I ain't there for the bitches. I ain't there for none of that shit, bro. Bring my food over here. Let me go in this dark corner over here. Like you said, I'll be in a dark corner. The Hooded Avenger be in a dark corner, eating his fucking food.
Hood up.
The hood up. Bitch, don't talk to me. I'm eating. Go over there. That nigga does. He'll feed you. Crazy shit. I think over there. That nigga over there will feed you. Don't touch my food, bro. Do not touch it.
Would you like throw money to get him like to walk away from you?
That's wild.
I throw a bread around just to turn pigeons on. I get some good smoked jets for puffers and 2 bland 20s to make the hustle suffer. Plus it's fluffer than a cotton ball.
For anything and everything, bro.
So Fab Lines. From 6 Minutes to Death, the Cassidy album. Remember that?
I do remember 6 Million Death.
And how
I forgot all about that.
Kathy's verse was trash.
Cassie ain't had a lot of trash verses though.
But that was one of them. He picked a bad spot to have it.
Well, it's Fabulous.
Because Wayne and Fab killed it.
I'm not surprised. I mean, Wayne and Fab. Like,
where's Fab rank for you?
in New York rap or just rap in general?
And just rap in general. Top 20?
40?
Top 40? Is he 40?
He may be 40. I'll be honest with you.
You got 40 rappers you rock with more than Fab?
Well, what I was gonna say is, be honest with you, I would take Drake over Fabulous.
Really?
I would. When Drake is want to talk his shit, nobody can do it better than him.
It's interesting.
In rap.
It's interesting.
Well, when it comes to pen to pad or pen to paper, when it comes to just rapping lyrics, when Drake wants to do it, he's easily top 10, top 15 when he wants to do it. But it's very rare. You had to piss that man off. And then he has to put a timestamp on what
I'm upset.
What he's doing. I'm upset, exactly. But I love Fabulous, dude. Like, fucking,
King on 50
no
50 with no hope.
What's it called? No competition? Or is it, funeral service?
There's no competition.
There's no competition?
1, 2,
1, 2, and 3?
Yeah.
Bro, come on now. Those mixtapes?
Yeah. Fire.
Fire.
Fire. Fire. All right, just wonder.
I'm a huge Fabulous fan, though.
Me too.
Don't get me wrong.
Me too. Anything else you want to hit the people with?
Uh,
Are you going to be watching She-Hulk now that Meg Thee Stallion's going to be
no,
on?
but I will be watching.
You're going to say, damn!
I'm not watching She-Hulk.
Are you listening to the Taylor Swift album day one?
Maybe. She writes her own music. I like her. I know we talked about creativity, and when you got into it, because I said Drake's more talented than Big Sean and stuff like that, just because what Drake can do. When it comes to what they can do, Taylor Swift is one of those people. She can do a lot. So I'll probably give it a listen. So I'll check it out. I'll come in with a review. A review.
With a view.
With a view. I'll come in with a view.
With a
Taylor
view.
Swift.
I have a view of this album. Is it a
view?
Is it a review, John? No, it's a view.
Just a view.
It's just a view. Just a view. All right.
Yeah.
Any big Labor Day plans? Oh, you working?
No.
Slave labor.
No, I'm off. I'm actually off Labor Day. I got 3 days off.
Oh.
So I don't have any plans yet. Put it back?
Nah.
Okay, good.
Nah.
Wait, what's Labor? Oh, Labor Day is the weekend before Marcus's wedding.
Yeah. And then BG Homecoming. Busy back-to-back weekends for me. I want.
You love BG Homecoming. Look, man. Go ahead, say it.
What's that Cam line? No, it's a Hov line. Catch me front row at the Knick game in all my splendor. That's how I feel in Bowling Green at homecoming. Catch you right there in downtown in all my splendor.
This dude Hov, man. What'd he say? He said you and some Spike Lee's.
I'd be spiked out. I could trip a referee.
No. Something about like I'm front row at the Knick game, you and Spike Lee's, but I'm everywhere. Something like that. Some line that just a Jay-Z line, man. You know, just he's got so many of them.
He's just so good at talking about being rich. Then he got even better about talking about being wealthy.
Oh, shit. Yeah.
So no Labor Day plans.
No Labor Day plans.
Guys, we're off next week. We're off.
Oh, yes, PTO.
We're off. So
we're off next week.
Go listen to old episodes. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend to listen, like, subscribe. Follow the pod at Embrace Up on Twitter, Embrace the Turn Up on IG. If you guys are looking for me, every Friday, still on the Let Me Book the Territory, the greatest wrestling pod of all time. This is one of those weeks, guys. I counted. We have 27 hours of wrestling to watch this week.
You got how much?
27. So.
But you got 27 again?
27 hours of wrestling to watch this week.
Are you behind?
No, that's just how much wrestling there is this week. There's all the weekly shows, and then there's a WWE pay-per-view on Saturday, and an AEW pay-per-view on Sunday.
Come on, man. This nigga, man.
27 hours. Like the movie. Might be sawing my...
It was 27 hours that you're going to love, though.
Might be sawing my arm off by the end of this. Yeah. You don't come over for any of it?
No. You have mac and cheese?
I mean, I might.
No, you have mac nigga, this is the thing. Don't start with wrestling with me. Start with I'm gonna have mac and cheese, and I'll be like, all right, you know what? Yeah, I'll be there. Was it this weekend?
Yeah, they're doing the pay-per-view in England. It starts at like 1 p.m. on Saturday.
I'm saying you're not going out this weekend, huh?
Probably not.
You go wrestling in 27 hours.
I mean, you could twist my arm and get me out there, but you know, it's a lot of wrestling. A lot of wrestling you'll be here for. But if you guys don't want to listen to me on Let Me Book the Territory, first of all, fuck you. Secondly, ADUB1220 on Twitter, on the gram. Follow me on Twitter, and I will fuck your algorithm up. And you can thank me later. On Twitter, I'm just having fun on Twitter. Not Twitter. On Instagram, I'm just having fun. I ain't posted a lot lately, but go check out pics of me and my niece and old pics of me and John from when we used to not be washed. Other than that, guys, hit embracetheturnup.com, get you some motherfucking merch.
Oh, let me plug this real quick.
Plug.
Thank you for saying that. So yeah, I actually
Toxic King Radio?
Well, they got two things.
Oh,
I still got to work on Toxic King Radio. That's one thing. That's coming. Pause.
Oh shit.
I started a coffee company.
Really? Where's the coffee?
It'll go live this weekend.
Oh.
It's called Midwest Brews.
Oh.
So look for that. I'll send a link in the group chat.
What's the flavor? What flavors we?
I have 36 flavors, and I have the pods too. Like
Baskin Robin ass nigga. Okay.
Yeah, I started a coffee company. It's called Midwest Brews. Like I said, it'll be live this weekend.
There it is, guys.
I'll send the links out to all our beautiful friends that we have.
There it is, guys.
But yeah,
we'll put it on the pod Twitter, the pod IG. There it is, guys.
We're all trying to own shit so that way we don't have to work for the man anymore. That's the goal.
At the cap table, what the splits is. Yeah.
With the splits.
Yeah, exactly. I love it. Toxic King Radio, still coming.
I'm working on that. Still coming. Woo! It's gonna come before pause. It's gonna come before summer's out. I'm working on it.
Well, technically, in the summer's like Labor Day.
That's true. So Labor Day weekend.
Oh shit!
There you go. There you go.
Toxic King Radio. This
Labor
weekend.
Day weekend.
Pay attention.
I should have it for the whole weekend. So I should do it Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
Yeah, there you go. Whoo!
There we go.
Guys, we out here.
All right.
But until next time, guys, we out.
Peace.